starting behind the eight ball if we. And now the starters for your Central Methodist Eagles. Defender, freshman from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, number 2, Victor Huntello. Defender, graduate from Groningen, Netherlands, number 3, Jessa Bunk. Defender, freshman from Uticum, Aussie, Switzerland, number 6, Basel Herne. At forward, sophomore from Jefferson City, Missouri, number 7, Isaac Johnson. Defender, junior from Bogota, Colombia, number 10, Christian Sanchez. At forward, junior from Belluno, Italy, number 11, Alessandro Salvadego. At forward, senior from Zwijndrecht, Netherlands, number 14, Billy Sojibwami. At forward, freshman from Milano, Italy, number 18, Stefano Campisi. Defender, senior from Madrid, Spain, number 20, Marcos Herman. At midfielder, sophomore from Strasbourg, France, number 24, Theo Klein. And in goal, sophomore from Pescara, Italy, number 1, Stefano Carmelengo. Head coach of the Eagles is Alex Nichols, assisted by Eli Sherman, Jack Rose, Jasper Krasinski, and Adrian Gutierrez. Your 2021 Central Methodist Eagles.
Fresh off a Hart Conference regular season title this Saturday morning, the Eagles are right back at it, going up against the Clarke University Pride. And welcome to Davis Field here in Fayette, Missouri. This is Central Methodist University men's soccer on HartConferenceNetwork.com. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Phil Fortaleza. Glad to have you with us here in Fayette for this final Hart men's soccer regular season contest here from Fayette, Missouri. So as I said earlier, the Eagles coming into this contest having clinched the Hart regular season title with a victory over rival Missouri Valley College on Wednesday evening. Eagles won that match by a score of 4-0. So in come the pride of Clarke University, coming into this contest 7-7-1 overall, 4-4-1 in the Hart. Their starters include In goal, a freshman from El Salvador, number 0, Fernando Contreras. There's one crossing, Campisi, and Luis Alvarado will kick it out of the end zone. And the Eagles right away, not even into minute 2 with their first corner. So Christian Sanchez will kick it. So number 2, Eduardo Rivera, freshman defender from Honduras. I pull the stats up here. There's one for, look at footer, look at left footer. It looked like it was Basil. That was Marcos Herman attempt with the left footer, well wide. Contreras will kick it away. So Eduardo Rivera, the freshman defender, this is his 13th star of the year, 3 goals, 1 assist. Number 4, Elvin Carrasco from Tocoa, Honduras. He's a freshman defender, 9th star of the year, 1 assist in 15 matches played. So 50-50 ball near midfield. Both teams jostling for position. Looked like Campisi might have been kicked on that one. That's Erne. So free kick central. Sanchez to kick it. He'll kick it far side for Isaac Johnson. Johnson into the box. 3 Eagles station, but the Pride defense able to head it out. The Pride taking it upfield, but it'll go out of bounds. Central ball. So Carrasco, freshman, wearing number 4. 15th appearance this season. Number 6, Leonardo Valladares. He's a sophomore midfielder from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Multiple players from Tegucigalpa on this Clarke squad. The one taken away by Jan Wadsak. Herman getting it back, so we'll get out to Salvadego. Salva, far side for Johnson. So Valladares on the season, 10th start of the year, no goals, 1 assist, and this is his 12th appearance. Number 10, Lauren de Almeida, midfielder freshman from Rondônia, Brazil. De Almeida, 13th appearance on the year. This is his 11th start. He's got 4 goals. Number 11, David Palma, also from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. The midfielder, he's a freshman wearing number 11. 5th start of the year, 14th appearance, 2 goals on the season. As the Eagles get it out, as they had near side box, got Herman looking for Salvadego, cutting across the middle. And an intercepting Clarke Pride player will kick it out of the end zone. Corner kick central. Christian Sanchez to kick it. He'll go right-footed this time. Sanchez will just pass it in. Near side edge of the box. And now he'll cross it far side. Campisi gets it. Campisi looking for Yasabunk. And the Eagles are on the board early on the header from Yasabunk. Just perfectly lofted by Campisi for that 6'9" frame of Yasabunk. And all he had to do was just make contact, head it in, and the Eagles are on the board. So, I know who got the goal. The assist was Campisi, right? Eagles goal scored by number 3, Yasabunk. Assisted by number 18, Stefano Campisi. Time of the goal, minute 5. The Eagles back at it immediately, once again in the box. One for Campisi, trying to get another point, and the Eagles deflected and lofted back to Contreras, who will throw it in. So yes, a bunk on the board. Off the cross from Campisi. So with that tall frame of bunk, he usually has the height advantage in not just this game. So for Bunk, that's his third on the year. And for Campisi, his fifth assist. So foul near midfield, free kick for the Pride. Looks like Campisi on the foul. Okay, so the rest of the starters for Clarke. Said Joa Fernandez, a freshman midfielder from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, as Camarlengo will kick it away. Fernandez on the year, 16th appearance, 11th start. He's got 1 goal. Number 22, Luis Alvarado, a freshman from Calumet City, Illinois. 10th appearance on the year, 2nd start. He's got 1 assist. Number 26, Ryan Bayless, and as the Eagles make it into the box once more, Clarke will try to clear. I don't think he got as much as he wanted. That's Wadsack. Eagles get back to midfield for Bunk. Kick it for Sanchez. Sanchez. Right back to the Pride. The Pride will try and work it back to midfield. Back to the defenders. And down near side, Jan Wadsack foot race with Sanchez. Sanchez beating him to the ball. Camarlengo taking over. So Ryan Bayless, the senior from Glasgow, Scotland. 10th start of the year, 14th appearance, 2 assists on the year. Number 28, Ricardo Alonso, the freshman also from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Here's one for Campisi. He'll take it, and that's another goal. So Campisi by himself, left footer, holds true, 2-0 Central.
The time is 37:55.
Yeah, that was Campisi, right? I'm like triple checking just because of no errors this time. Eagles goal scored by number 18, Stefano Campisi. That's his 4th of the year, time of the goal. 8th minute. So Campisi on the board as well. Assist with the first goal, and he gets one of his own. 8th minute. So the final starter for Clarke will be number 55, Jan Wadsack. He's a freshman from Germany. Wadsack on the year. 12th appearance, 6th start, 1 goal, 1 assist. And in goal, number 0, Fernando Contreras, the freshman from El Salvador. And for Central, going with the usual. Camarlengo in goal. Sophomore from Pescara, Italy. Clean sheet against Moval on Wednesday night in his return to action after missing 2 matches. Victor Antello, the freshman from Rio de Janeiro. He wears number 2. Bunk owns a goal in this match. Campisi looking to work his way back into the box. He gets it from Ernabe. Campisi gets a shot from Theo Klein, just goes wide. That would have been an excellent display, excellent assist from Campisi. A little give and go. So corner kick Central, Christian Sanchez to take it. So he goes to the junior from Bogota, Colombia. So Isaac Johnson, Possible header. Kicked out by Antello, and the referee will rule it out of the back of the end zone. Clarke will take over. So Isaac Johnson wears number 7, sophomore from Jefferson City, Missouri. Christian Sanchez, who just took the corner, junior from Bogota, Colombia, wears number 10. Alessandro Salvadego made his presence known in a big way back on Wednesday night with 2 goals and an assist of his own. As I said, this arriving mid-season back in the 2020 extended play season due to COVID-19, and he has firmly put himself in the eye of the storm of that rivalry. Speaking of which, Salvadego once again, a little give and go from Klein. Clarke defender on him. So Salvadego looking to cross softly, but Contreras able to intercept, throw in Clarke. Far side. Billy Zojabwami from, finally got this right, Zwijndrecht, the Netherlands. Wears number 14. He's a senior. Had a streak of 3 matches with goals scored. Unfortunately, was snapped on Wednesday night, but a very dangerous striker in his own right. Stefano Campisi, a goal and an assist already on this match. The freshman from Milano, Italy, wears number 18. Marcos Herman with a very fancy display of footwork on Wednesday night, scoring the 2nd goal against Missouri Valley with the assist from Christian Sanchez. Herman, senior, wears number 20. And to round out the starters for CMU, Theo Klein, a sophomore from Strasbourg, France, wears number 24. So Clarke coming into this match 4-4-1 in the heart. Looks like we'll have a yellow card assessed to a member of the Pride. So wait on confirmation on that one. The Eagles will free kick it into their own zone. It's a Klein, far side. Trying to get boxed out by Clarke defender. Header, fine. Tell him what a save by Contreras. That ball definitely looked ticketed for the back of the net, and Contreras able to punch it out last second. So Eagles with 2 quick strikes in the first half. And goals by Bonk and Campisi. Campisi will take it back for Salvadego. So looking to get it to his teammates in the box, centering. Clarke attempted clear. So Jabwami in pursuit, and it's actually Herman able to get to it. Taking it upfield. Here looking for Wadsack. Intercepted by Central. Erne for Campisi. So looking to get it to a cutting Theo Klein. Out of bounds. Central will maintain possession just outside their offensive third. It's Isaac Johnson to throw in. Johnson throw in. Intercepted by 2. Here's another one for Campisi. Fielded. A little bit of deflection, but Contreras able to get on it. With another shot for Campisi, who's been over both goals early in this match. 2-0 Central. About minute 15 in. Looks like Central's going with the 3 defensive back set. Well, 2 forward on the outside, and Yesabonk playing center back. There's Herman looking for his teammates. He's got Theo Klein. Theo Klein, far side corner, working on Rivera. Rivera able to snatch it from Klein, and a foul called on with a. Was a foul actually called on Rivera? A free kick just out close to the corner. Christian Sanchez. So Sanchez gets it away, looking for another header. This time it's Klein. Another goal for Central. Eagles goal scored by number 24, Theo Klein. So Klein on the board, and the Eagles off to a roaring start, 3-0, not even 15 minutes into this match. So for Klein, that's goal number 6 on the year. And for Christian Sanchez, that is assist number 3. So final home game in conference play for Central, although it's not the final home match here at Davis for the men's soccer team. Because next week they'll welcome KCAC foe and national tournament runner-up Oklahoma Wesleyan to Davis Field for an exhibition. And there'd be a matchup of number 1 versus number 2. Johnson kicks it in. He'll get it to Bonk. So Eagles out comfortably. Possibly a break for Salvadego. Salvadego and slid by Contreras, able to get it to safety. Here's De Almeida. Lauren De Almeida. That's midfield. Gets it out to Wadsack. Wadsack for Palma. Palma back to midfield. Joa Fernandez. Far side. Attempted cross. Looking for De Almeida. And Zojabuami will kick it out of the back of the end zone, and Clarke will have their first corner of the day. Doing the kicking duties for the corner for Clarke will be number 11, David Palma. Check that, I have to correct myself. It will not be David Palma. It is Elvin Carrasco who gets it away. Right to Salvadego, who will head it out. So ball near midfield. Clarke to throw in. After Salvadego heads it out. Throwing it in. As Fernandez gets it to Alvarado. Alvarado back to Fernandez. Back to Alvarado. Alvarado. Foul called on Central. Herman committing the foul. Free kick for Clarke. Ryan Bayless to kick it. So in this kind of a match for Central, you kind of worry about a possible hangover effect due to a big win over your rival on Wednesday night, which also included a clinching of a Hart Conference title. But Alex Nichols' squad looks just as sharp as Wednesday night. So throw in Central. Herman will get out the bunk. We'll get it out to Antello. Here's Isaac Johnson, far side. Johnson near midfield, intercepted by Valladares. Here's Wadsek. We'll get back to the defenders, who will get it back to Contreras. And Contreras' ball goes out of bounds. Central will take over just outside their offensive third. Quick throw in. Get it back to looking to get it back to Antello, but goes out of bounds. Clarke near midfield will throw in. Let's take a look at the standings here in NAI men's soccer for the Hart Conference. Asbonk gets it to Erne, gets it to Zojabwami. I'm just gonna keep it safe. So CMU clinching the Hart regular season title, has a record of 10-0. We're gonna get Klein on a breakaway, but he's offsides. For free kick, Clarke, they'll get it in. Intercepted by Central. PC looking for Klein. So Central will have home field advantage throughout the Hart Conference tournament. Coming in with a record of 10-0 in conference. Two teams tied for second place in the form of Grandview and Mid-American Nazarene, both at 6-2-1. Missouri Valley in fourth at 6-3. Baker and William Penn, 5-4, fifth and sixth respectively. This Clarke team, if the playoffs started today, would be the seventh seed, coming in at 4-4-1, and rounding it out is Park with a record of 4-5-1. So if I'm correct, in soccer, because of the scarcity of games, there's no North and South division. They just go by the top 8. If I go by the top 8 seeds, just from observation. So if the playoffs ended today, the seeds from 1 through 8, as the Eagles get it into the box, Klein gets it to Sanchez. Back for Johnson, possibly one for Zojabwami, and he pulls back. Just outside the box, looking for Salvadego. Was intercepted by Alvarado. And the Eagles will take it back to midfield. We'll reassess and try once more. Here's one for Campisi once again. Slide tackle, Contreras. They'll get to safety, but Clarke not exactly out of trouble quite yet as the Eagles just continue to pressure. Intercepted. Isaac Johnson. Johnson, 4. That's Klein. The Eagles just so sound with their possessions. They know how to Working between each other, a left footer goes in. Klein on the board for a second time. It was actually Christian Sanchez on the goal. 4-0 Eagles.
Eagles goal scored by number 10, Christian Sanchez. Assisted by number 6, Basil Erne. Time of the goal, minute 24.
So the Eagles comfortably out in front on this one. 4-0. Definitely no hangover effect from Wednesday. Possible chance for... It's Patrick Asamoah. Just checking in for Clarke. Checked in for Clarke, number 7, Patrick Asamoah. So going back to that conversation about the standings as the Pride will corner kick, Zojabwami kicking it out. So playoffs, if the Hart quarterfinals started today, the Eagles will be hosting Park University. I believe in that eight-team tournament, it's seeded 1 through 8, and those seeds are locked. So there's no reseeding after each round. As we have a couple subs coming in for Central. Substitution for Central, checking in number 17, Neil Zacharias. And number 23, Alessandro Lacerti. Some intel on the subs, starting with number 7, Patrick Asamoah of Clarke. 12th appearance on the year, 1 goal, 1 assist. He is from Savage, Minnesota. And for Central, Zacharias and Lacerti in. We'll have Johnson and Johnson checking in as well. Jayton Johnson and Jeremiah Johnson. Both from Columbia, Missouri. So Jayton, a junior. Jeremiah, a freshman. Substitution for the Eagles, checking in number 9, Jayton Johnson. And number 19, Jeremiah Johnson. So, Jayton Johnson and Jeremiah Johnson on for the Eagles, as Salvadego and Herman will get some rest. So with the conference title wrapped up in the regular season for Central, expecting this match to see a lot of quick changes and short shifts for a lot of the Eagle regulars, and get some playing time for some of the Eagle depth. As this come PC near side, he will cross. That's a header for Klein. Another goal. 5-0 Eagles. CMU goal scored by number 24, Theo Klein. Assisted by number 18, Stefano Campisi. Time of the goal, 27th minute. A few more subs coming in. I got Sandula. Substitutions for the Eagles on the field. Number 4, Ricardo Sanduli. And number 13, Hunter Gilliam. Also checking in, number 8, Mark Chongradi. And number 15, Victor Luengo. I think is 22 on. Is that Abel far side? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so multiple subs in for Central. Oh, Tommy. Okay. Also checked in for Central, number 5, Tom Hideon. So multiple subs for Central. Ricardo Sanduli on the pitch. Senior from Genova, Italy, wears number 4. Sanduli on the year. So Sanduli, Irion, Chongradi, Jayton Johnson, Jeremiah Johnson, Licherti, and Zachariah on. So for Sanduli, this is 12th appearance of the year, 2 goals, 1 assist. Primarily is Yessa Bunk's running mate in the defensive backfield. There's a free kick for Victor Luengo. Luengo, the senior from Madrid, Spain, wears number 15. 13th appearance on the year, 2 goals, 3 assists. Tom Mirion on the field as well, wears number 5 from Stuttgart, Germany. He's a sophomore. He was the reigning all-conference player back in 2020. So Idion on the year. This is his 7th appearance of the year. As there's a save by Contreras. So Mark Chongorati from Hungary, he's a senior, wears number 8. 12th appearance on the year. Really defensive midfielder, 1 assist to his credit. As Clarke will take over possession near midfield. So Jane Johnson wears number 9. This will be appearance number 12 on the year. Hunter Gilliam, a senior from Neosho, Missouri, wears number 13. 8th appearance on the season. So Neil Zachariet, sophomore from Berlin, Germany, wears number 17. This is his 12th appearance. I guess Central will free kick from midfield. So you get out to Klein. Klein's still on as a starter. So working it for looking to work it for Alessandro Leccerti, the sophomore from Monsolis, Italy, wears number 23. 11th appearance on the year for Leccerti, 1 assist as checking in for Central, number 22, Abel Hegedus. So Hegedus on for Central. He's a graduate, played in, this will be his 5th match. Free kick Central. So another header. Too high, just perpendicular to the crossbar. Contreras will get it away. Here come the Pride, looking to work it up to midfield. So Hegedus, the graduate from where's number 22? He's 5th appearance on the year and just over the crossbar. So the shot by Hunter Gilliam. So the Eagle men, the first team up in our doubleheader for you this afternoon here on HeartConferenceNetwork.com. And the women will be following, and it's senior day for the women's team. We'll be honoring 8 seniors who will be playing on Davis Field in the regular season for the final time. There's a little trip up near midfield. No call, we play on. Sanduli working it. He's looking to work it to Hunter Gilliam. Gilliam looking for Hegedus. Gets it out. Gets it to Jayton Johnson. And Clarke will clear. There's one for Geda Ambo. Geda Ambo, number 16, freshman from Iowa City, Iowa. Jeremiah Johnson looking to cross. He was looking for Erne. Direction was looking for Changradi. There's Changradi. It's in a foul near midfield on Clarke. Hegedus down. But he gets up under his own power. It was Luis Alvarado on the foul. Singles working it near side. Jeremiah Johnson. And out to Gilliam. Gilliam in for Jayton Johnson. Possible chance in the box. And Clarke will take over. Jeremiah intercepts. Eagles will try again. Taken away by Fernandez. Johnson. Johnson for Johnson. Spinorama for Johnson. And a foul called on Clarke. Free kick, Jayton Johnson. Johnson will kick it right off of Fernandez, out of bounds. So Jayton Johnson to throw in. Maybe he just did that because he wanted to do what you're about to see. Jayton Johnson, throw it in. A toss towards the box, headed out. Still central ball, but it's like we'll have a corner. It's like Luengo to kick the corner. As Hegedus looking to pressure it. We'll kick it far side, Sanduli, and who will let it go. So the season ends. So Park would be in the postseason, or Clarke would be in the postseason as the 7th seed if the season ended today, and they'd be playing Grandview in a 2 versus 7 matchup over in Des Moines. Clarke 7-7-1 overall. Also a header for Idion over the crossbar. I guess it was deflected by Contreras, so corner kick for Central, Victor Luengo to take it. 7:18 remaining first half. And then so the Eagles just keep on rolling. 5-0 in the first half. Most of the Eagles starters already getting some rest here. Central kicks it away, or Clarke kicks it away. There's a foul on Lacherte, committed by Joa Fernandez. Far side. It's a free kick Central, far side, about 25 yards out. 35 yards out. Here's Luengo's free. Into the box. Clarke intercepting, maybe looking to get a break on this one, but Jeremiah Johnson able to head it back in. Here's Tom Idion, near side. Left footer past the legs, gets it out to... So Idion once again. A foul called Central. Clarke takes over. Whistle down. As like Patrick Asamoah was down. We'll have it's a foul call, a little bit of a grab there. Oh. Free kick for Clarke. Jaden Johnson getting it out to. Look like Hagedus trying to get a break on that one. Throw in for Jeremiah Johnson, gets it out to Jaden. I don't think Jaden caught it quick enough. So but still in Eagle territory. Hernandez is a little upset his teammates are not getting back on defense immediately. So inside 5 minutes, Jaden Johnson to throw in. So Johnson to throw in. A front flip and a toss. Header! Just wide. So another good offensive chance for Hunter Gilliam. It's a little bit of an overcast day here in Fayette. Temperature is about mid-50s, low 60s expected for today. We'll have some rain and thunder expected in the Kansas City area around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So one back for Camerlengo. So no shots on goal. Camerlengo relatively stress-free outing so far. maybe that changes here. Central will get it back. Possible chance here. Crossed in. Camerlengo deflected, but the Eagles able to get to it. Hunter Gilliam, get it back, get it to Johnson. Looks like Ryan Bayless tripped up by Jayton Johnson. So no card on that one, we play on. So Luis Alvarado to kick it away. Near the central offensive third. Sanduli pretty much had his arms wrapped around Asamoah. Foul called. So free kick really a very compromising position if you're the Eagles and Camerlengo. Free kick will just be kicked at the edge of the box. About 20 yards out. So Ryan Bayless to kick it. And a yellow card. So a yellow card assessed. Number 26, Ryan Bayless of Clarke, right before the free kick. So Central getting their wall of defenders up. 4 near side. A hole separating the rest of a mixture of the Eagles and Pride. So he gets his free kick away, goes over. So no harm doing for the Eagles. Clarke's still looking for their first tally of the match. Will be a tall task in itself, all things considered. With Camerlengo having clean sheets in every match except one that he's played in. Here's Talmirion, left footer, out to Victor Luengo, far side. Luengo looking for a cutting Hunter Gilliam. Intercepted by Clarke, they'll clear. As we close in on 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. Here's Jeremiah Johnson maybe looking to get on the board. There's a shot fielded by Contreras. Throw in far side. Taking it upfield is Marco De Rosa. Marco De Rosa, freshman from London, England. Inside 30 seconds, and a half that has been all Central right from the jump. Possible one for Gilliam. Gilliam, near side corner. Kicked out by Alvarado. We'll have a corner right before halftime. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Score after one half a play, Central Methodist 5, Clarke 0. Score at the half, Eagles 5-0 over Clarke. So we expect more time for the Central subs and the rest of the depth. So we'll take a break, come back fresh. 45 minutes to go in this one. You are watching CMU Eagles men's soccer on heartconferencenetwork.com. Substitution for the Eagles. In goal, number 0, Aaron Hoffman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CMU Eagles Men's Soccer on HeartConferenceNetwork.com. A little note, after we broke for halftime, there was a yellow card issued to head coach Mike Pay of Clarke. It's like, once the half concluded, he went out to midfield. I think he did it to protect one of his players, to prevent him from getting a red. Because one of his players went out to argue and air grievances to the officiating. So in essence, head coach Mike Pay was trying to protect his player. So Mike Pay yellow card assessed right at the start of halftime. And we'll have a yellow card here for Central. Let's wait on confirmation for the yellow. So we'll play on another whistle here. So a change in goalie for Central. Stefano Camerlengo looks like his day is done. So Aaron Hoffman in for Central. So Hoffman, the freshman from Florissant, Missouri. His line on the year. This will be his 6th appearance. Goals against average of .99, 3 saves to 3 goals allowed. Picked up a couple wins as Camerlengo was out with a shoulder injury. As we begin the second half, so the Eagle reserves still in for Central. So it's Hoffman, Sanduli, Irion, Changradi, Johnson, Jayton Johnson, Jeremiah Johnson. Lacerti, Abel Hegedus, Hunter Gillum, and Victor Luengo. And also Neil Zachariet on for Central. As Arion header towards midfield. The Zachariet looking for Jayton Johnson. Johnson with two Pride defenders on him. It's in Rivera and Valladares, and foul called. Central will take over possession. We'll have another sub coming in for Central at the next dead ball in the form of Andre Peterman, the freshman from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Peterman on the year. This will be his 4th appearance once he checks in, and he's got 1 goal. This is goal number 4 in the match against Missouri Valley. Possible break here for Clarke. Tripped up by. And I'll have a yellow card assessed to Zachariet. Yellow card assessed to number 17, Neil Zachariet of Central Methodist. So 2 early yellow cards to start the second half. We're not even 5 minutes into it. We're about minute 49, minute 50. To be exact, if you're counting down, 41 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. So free kick for Clarke. We'll take it wide, and Hoffman out to his left to save. Shot taken by number 26, Ryan Bayless. Eagles back into their offensive third. Gillum and Johnson. Taken by Wadsak. Jan Wadsak. Going to work it out. It's deflected off Eagles able to deflect it off of Wadsack. Or Clarke will throw in. So in the second half, Clarke going right to left, Eagles going left to right. Clarke in their all navies with yellow and white stripes down the anterior portion of the kit, and solid white numbering. The Central in their home whites with the green stripe across their anterior chest and green numbering. As Aaron Hoffman gets it away towards midfield, 50-50 ball. They'll try to head it back to Clarke. And De Almeida trying to gain control. The Eagles getting it out. And they'll throw in, and Clarke will throw in midfield. Here's Luis Alvarado. Throw it in for Lauren De Almeida. De Almeida for Geda Ambo. Ambo for Valladares. Getting back to midfield. And intercepted by Lecerti. So get out to Hegedus. And Bayless able to successfully kick it off of Hegedus. Possession to Clarke, but not for long. Attempt on the 50-50 there. Throw in Wadsack. Wadsack gets it back, kicks it off of Luengo. Overhead throw in Bayless. Intercepted by Zachariet. Jayton Johnson, fancy footwork to beat Vinicius Asafan. Clarke just looking to clear on this one, but Johnson intercepted by Zachariet. One for Peterman. Peterman far side. Peterman far side. Far side Gillum. Gillum looking to cross for, it was Hegedus, but Bayless able to get to safety. This will be a goal kick for Clarke. Jeremiah Johnson contesting, nothing doing. Throwing Clarke far side midfield for Alvarado. Idiot. 37:54 remaining. This is Jeremiah Johnson looking for an attempted, looking for a cross, a header. He was looking for Hegedus. But Clarke will head it out of the back of the end zone. Corner kick for Central. So Luengo to take it. Luengo gets it away. Cross punched out by Contreras. Attempted bicycle kick by Jayton Johnson. It's a foul call. Foul called on Central, and we'll have a clock stoppage. Haas. Ball still stopped. Free kick just outside the Clarke defensive third. Eduardo Rivera to kick it away, or Alvarado. So it'll be Luis Alvarado to kick it away. And gets it away. So possible chance. He was trying to get it was Asamoah trying to get a footer, but couldn't quite connect. So Hoffman will take over. So Tom Irion on the board, left footer, 6-0 Eagles. Eagles goal scored by number 5, Tom Hidion. Time of the goal, minute 55. So Tom Hidion on the board. First goal of this 2021 campaign. And for Irion, the 2020 first team NAI All-American. So just steadily increasing his workload. Possible cross for Clarke, but Eagles able to intercept. They'll take it the other way. That's a foul called on number 6, Leonardo Valladares. Of Cole Hudson, ready to check in for Central. Irion's first of the season, the sophomore out of Stuttgart, Germany. Aforementioned Irion will take it, gets it out to Hegedus. Hegedus, Irion in a foot race with Ryan Bayless. Contreras kicking it out. Substitution for Central. Central substitution checking in, number 12, Cole Hudson. Cole Hudson will check in, replacing Neil Zachariet. Hudson, this will be appearance number 10 for him. 1 goal. Luengo. So kicked out of the back, kicked out of the end zone. So Luengo will take a corner. Luengo gets it away. Irion was looking for the header to get a second. The Eagles 50-50 balls trying to head it back into the box. Peterman trying to take control. We'll get it out for Jeremiah Johnson. controlled by Watsack. Possible inlet 4. Alonso takes a weird hop to the Eagles' advantage. And Luengo take it back near mid, and a foul called on Victor Luengo. So free kick just past midfield for Clarke. Asafan takes it. Almeida and Alonso and Hegedus just grabbing jerseys there. Possession back to Central. Irion left footer away. Jaden Johnson in pursuit. He's got it. Johnson with a chance, all by himself in the corner. He'll cross, looking full. You had Zachary at far side. Not quite in the direction he wanted, and a foul called on Zachary. Clarke plays on. Irion intercepts, gets out to Jeremiah Johnson. Taken away by Clarke. Maybe a possible chance, and De Almeida could not handle it the way he wanted to. So next we'll have senior day for the women's soccer team, about 10-15 minutes before kickoff. So we'll be celebrating nine members of the 2021 CMU women's soccer senior class. So we'll have that simulcasted for you on heartconferencenetwork.com. So that'll happen roughly 20-30 minutes after the conclusion of the men's soccer contest. 6-0 Eagles. It's been all Eagles in this one, right from the jump. So recapping that first half. So we got the goal by Irion here in the second half, but to recap the first, yes, Bank got the action started off of a header by Stefano Campisi. Then Campisi with one of his own at minute 7. Theo Klein on the assist from Christian Sanchez. Peterman looking for a possible chance there, but Contreras takes over. So Theo Klein had a goal in minute 15 in the first half. Christian Sanchez added one with Basil Erne assisting at minute 23. And then Klein had his second at minute 27, assisted by Campisi. And then Irion at minute 55, and that's where we stand, 6-0 Central. We have 2 subs for Clarke coming in. Substitution for the Pride. Checking in, number 20, Joa Fernandez. And number 41, Ricky Diaz. So Joa Fernandez checking in. Started this contest, and Ricky Diaz on the field. This will be his 3rd appearance of the year. Primarily as a defender, no offensive statistics to note. No shots, no goals, no assists. All right. The old defense getting back to it. Jeremiah Johnson colliding with De Almeida. We'll have a clock stoppage and a yellow card for De Almeida. Yellow card assessed to number 10, Lauren De Almeida of Clarke. Jeremiah Johnson, far side, corner. So looking to cross, but no one there, and they go off sides. So when the 6-0 Eagles, barring a collapse of epic proportions, the Eagles should remain perfect in Hart play. Well, Clarke will go under 500 at 4-5-1. So Hoffman near side, get out to Erie on far side. And challenged by Gaeta Ambo. They're tripped up near the track. So Gaeta Ambo picking up the foul far side. .26:40 to go, second half. Possible shot over the crossbar. Hunter Gillum with a rocket. Trajectory just about 2-3 feet too high. Check in for Clarke, number 37, Luca Lima. So Luca Lima checking in, the freshman from Salvador, Brazil. 5th appearance on the year. He wears number 37. Midfield, Johnson. Jeremiah Johnson. Crossing for Hegedus. Cut off by Contreras. Kick towards midfield. Headed by Sanduli. Missed by Sanduli. There's the aforementioned Luca Lima just checked in. Sanduli will just clear it to safety. Possession, Clarke just outside their offensive third. 25 minutes to go, second half. They're unable to get to Peterman. And tripped up by Ambo. And clock stoppage. We'll see what the call is here. We'll have a yellow on Ambo. Yellow card assessed to number 16, Gaeta Ambo of Clarke. So Ambo with the yellow. That's their fourth yellow today. Three players with yellow cards and one by the bench. So Peterman looking to work at the traffic. And get out. Cole Hudson in pursuit. This one curving back to Luengo. Deflected off Luengo. Possession to Clarke. Lima to throw in. Sanduli back to midfield. Jeremiah Johnson up far side. Here's Hunter Gillum. Gillum back to Johnson. Johnson tripped up just outside the box. Foul occurring right outside the box, preventing Jeremiah Johnson's momentum, taking him towards the net, and a possible chance there. Tactically good. That's a good foul by Ricardo Alonso. Then results in a PK. But still a free kick for Central. Really close to Contreras in goal. free kick for Irion or Luengo. About 25 yards out. Kicked right into the wall of defenders of Clarke. Someone will go out. Sanduli will throw in. Or Jayton Johnson will throw in. Johnson to throw in. See what he does here. Flip and a throw. A header. He's looking for Sanduli. Possible another attempt here, but kicked out right to Clarke. We'll try and take it upfield, and Peterman and Tom Irion a little bit gimpy getting up, but we'll have another yellow card for Clarke. So another yellow for Clarke. What is the yellow on? It's minute 68 here in Fayette. It's been all Eagles in this one. Clarke trying to maybe more or less focus on execution, try to possibly create one offensive chance, leave with some positive momentum heading back to Dubuque. Here's Eduardo Rivera, will kick it back to Contreras. Contreras far side. Is there a possible chance for Central? Headed out by Contreras. So looking at far side. In the Eagle defensive zone. It's twice now that Tom Irion has gotten up and been laboring a little bit. Hope he didn't hurt something there. Anyway, ball back in the Eagles' offensive third. Clarke in possession. They turn it over. No chance for Zachariot. And off of Jeremiah Johnson. What time? We'll have a stoppage. I think the ref was checking. We had a very, very brief stoppage. The ref was looking to check on Irion, make sure he was all right. He says he's good to go. We're playing on. 20 minutes remaining, second half. Kicked in by Fernandez. Here's one. 1-0 doing. Shot wide by Marco De Rosa. Checking in for Central, number 8, Mark Chongradi. Chongradi will check in. He'll replace Andre Peterman. Luengo out for Sanduli. Possession remaining with Central. Jayton Johnson to throw in. Here's Johnson's flip. Two-handed throw for header. It was a bicycle from the man who just checked in, Mark Changurati, but it goes over the crossbar. So Central will have one more Hart match remaining, but it will be on the road. They'll close the season on October 30th against Park University over in Parkville. And if you ever travel to Parkville, you may think that the soccer pitch is right on campus. It's actually not. You have to go around, coming in east to west, going into Parkville. I want to make sure you hug the perimeter when you're searching for the field. Otherwise, you might find yourself in the very unique underground, Parkville Underground. I think about 20% of the campus is outdoors, but the rest of it is underground as we have a clock stoppage. Jaden Johnson down for a little bit. He's looking to, he gets up under his own power. It'll be all right. Looks like he's just shaking up a little bit. A free kick Central near midfield. Victor Luengo to kick it away. So the Eagles will close it out against Park University on October 30th. A day before Halloween on Saturday. But before that, on Wednesday, October 27th, they'll welcome the national championship runner-up from 2020 in the form of the Oklahoma Wesleyan University. So it's the old double mascot game, Eagles against Eagles. Victor Luengo far side. Not quite a corner kick, but figuratively speaking it is. It's about 10 yards out from the corner. Header by Idion! Almost had his second. Idion's attempt goes over the crossbar. Checking in for the Pride, number 6, Leonardo Valladares. So Valladares will check back in. He originally started this match. He'll be replacing Ricky Diaz, number 41. As the Pride take it upfield, Luca Lima in possession, but turned over to Central. Sanduli gets one out to Leccerti. A little bit of jersey grabbing on that end. A foul called on Valladares, who just checked in. Free kick Central near side. 30 yards out. As we close in on 15 minutes remaining, if you're counting down. Minute 76 if you're counting up. Luengo gets it away. A little too low. Goes right to Clarke defender. And a bicycle back for Hegedus. Eagles remaining possession. But taken away by Clarke. Here is Lauren de Almeida. Far side taking it upfield. Searching for some of his cutting teammates. Guarded by two Eagles. De Almeida, and challenged by Central and taken away. Good defensive stop by Hunter Gillum. A foul called. Valladares looking for the jersey grab, and he gets it. Kicked in for Hoffman. Underhanded to Underhanded back to Irion. Irion on your side gets it out to Lecerte. Lecerte for Luengo. 3 Eagles upfield. Searching for his teammate, trying to sneak it in between 2 Clarke defenders. But Hagen, not quite, couldn't quite thread the needle. Sanduli near midfield, 50-50. And getting away from it is De Rosa. Near midfield. On a contact between Johnson and Rivera. Possible chance to Luengo and Contreras saving it last minute. Fernandez for Ambo. Intercepted Jayton Johnson. Ambo harassing Johnson. Johnson trying to work it through. And Ambo able to take it away. Here's Jeremiah Johnson far side with a head of speed. Kicks one in, deflected, and dove on by Contreras. A couple subs coming in for Clarke. Nicolo Oskas, number 48, and Jan Wadsak, number 45. Or 55, I beg your pardon. I'll just add, Clarke will add another sub in the form of number 4, Elvin Carrasco. Number Central, it looks like Zacharia will be getting back on the field. Clock stoppage and Lauren de Almeida attending to his face. Looks like maybe attending to his eyes. Looks like De Almeida will leave. Checking in for the Pride, number 4, Elvin Carrasco. Checking in for Central, number 17, Neil Zacharias. Checking in for the Pride, number 18, Meng Ling. So 11:50 to go. Just checking in is the freshman midfielder wearing number 18, Meng Ling. It's his 3rd appearance on the season. We'll also have Nicolo Oskas. Will be his 4th appearance. And number 50, and Wadsak. It's a good sign for Clarke here. De Almeida is back, getting ready to check back in. Here's Johnson to throw in. A flip and a launch. Changrati, challenged by Rivera. Rivera will win that challenge. Clarke substitutions. Number 10, Lauren de Almeida checking back in. Also checking in, number 48, Nicolo Oskas. And number 55, Jan Wadsak. Throw on for Clarke, far side. We'll have a sub coming in for Central. Looks like Alessandro Salvadego's getting loose again. Three subs coming in for Central in the form of Salvadego, Herman, and Campisi. Substitution for Central, checking in number 11, Alessandro Salvadego, number 20, Marcos Herman, and number 18, Stefano Campisi. So Irian will leave. Great minutes from the sophomore from Stuttgart, Germany. A goal to his credit on a header. He's counted for the only tally here in the second half. Eagles in complete control of this one, 6-0, heading into minute 81. Central showing no hangover effects whatsoever from the win on Wednesday night against rival Missouri Valley. So Central drawing the first blow against Missouri Valley, or delivering the first blow. On these teams, these rivals, may not be the last time they see each other this season, as it was evidenced in 2020. Salvadego, Campisi, and Herman back on for Central to help to close it out. 8:15 to go, counting down. Chongarati. Get out to Jeremiah Johnson, taking it upfield, past midfield, tripped up, no call. Possession back to the Pride. Good challenge by Meng Ling, number 18. It's Clarke near midfield, going from far to near. Watsak able to keep it in. He's able to juke out Lacerti. Luengo outside, thought it didn't quite corral it. Watsak to throw in. Watsak for De Almeida. Attempt inlet by Bayless. And Hudson will head it back to Hoffman. So closing in on 7 minutes remaining. Minute 94 if you're counting up. Or 84 if you're counting up. Marcos Herman started this match, but was checking in about 2 minutes ago. The Eagles look to wrap this one up. A free kick Central, Luengo. The guesstimate about 30 yards out, 35 yards out. There's a couple more subs coming in for the Pride. But first, Luengo's free. Gets it away. Looking for a cutting. Cole Hudson can get a header. Well, then there'll be a foul called, and Contreras is down. We'll have a stoppage in the clock. On collision between Hudson and Contreras, possibly definitely shaking them up a little bit. So we'll have the trainer come out. So we'll take a break, come back with the conclusion of this one. 6 minutes remaining. This is CMU Men's Soccer on HardConferenceNetwork.com. welcome back. So the injured player is Fernando Contreras, the goalie. He's limping to the bench over there. Definitely shaking up on that collision. So all the change in goalie. Substitution for Clarke checking in, number 1, Jan Paul, replacing Fernando Contreras. So Contreras sitting on the benches at the south end zone. So with head coach Mike Pay, we're hoping he's all right, but he was definitely looking pretty gimpy getting up under his own power. So we're wishing him good health. Hopefully it's not something too serious. A possible chance for De Almeida, Contreras, and Hoffman intercepted. So Hoffman covering the second half shift with Camerlengo covering the first half. De Almeida. Seeing there's a corner to be taken, but it looks like it's going the other way. Checking for Clarke, number 16, Gaeta Ambo, and number 24, Vinicius Asafan. Some of another clock stoppages. Looks like the flag at the near side corner fell, so they're just getting it established once more. All right, clock resumes. We play on. Sanduli, far side. So Samuel will move to 11-0 in conference play with 1 remaining. They'll be at Park on October 30th, a week from today. So Clarke will move to 4-5-1 in conference play. Still the 7th seed, but Park may have a chance to tie or go. Well, Park will have a chance to either fall to 8 or advance to 7 and trade places with Clarke. So other scores around Hart Conference play in men's soccer this afternoon. So this is the only game going on right now. The rest of them will be in the afternoon portion of the day. So with Culver Stockton going to Olathe to take on Mid-American Nazarene. Missouri Valley on the road in Des Moines to take on Grandview, the old Vikings versus Vikings Bowl. Mount Mercy making the long trek all the way down to Springfield today to take on the Valor and Evangel. Benedictine hosting Graceland today. It's homecoming for the Ravens. And then Baker hosting William Penn. So standings-wise, Park may remain the 7th. They'll be tied with Park for the 7th seed, and depending on what Benedictine does today against William Penn, they may have a chance to tie as well. We'll have 3 matching 4-5-1 records. It's critical for 2 of those teams because it's critical for all 3 teams actually because they're fighting for the last 2 spots in the Hart Conference tournament. Central clinching the Hart regular season title this past Wednesday, so they will be the number 1 seed throughout the entire Hart Conference tournament. They've already received that automatic bid to the national tournament to be played this November. Awesome. So its header goes out of bounds. So 2:20 to go. So matches between Clarke Park and Benedictine will be watching very closely. Two of those teams will advance to the tournament. And all three of those teams are very close to each other. And I wouldn't count out Graceland quite yet either. Graceland at 3-6-1 may have a chance, but they need a lot of help along the way. Possible chance, and Hoffman diving on it. It's a big one up in Des Moines as well, Missouri Valley and Grandview, because Valley can move up to as high as the 2 seed by the end of today. They'll at least be 3 if they're victorious over Grandview. Inside 1 minute. As we close in on inside 1 minute here in this one. Clarke trying to see if they can generate one opportunity. They'll go out of bounds. So inside 30 seconds. Looks like both teams may just be looking to play out the string here. 15 to go. More play-by-play, counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Final score in today's contest, Central 6, Clarke 0. Up next for your CMU men's soccer team will be the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles coming to Davis Field this Wednesday. The number 1 ranked team against the number 2 ranked team. Secure your tickets online for that big matchup on CMUEagles.com. We'll hope to see you at Davis Field, but if you can't join us, you can watch online at HartConferenceNetwork.com. And ladies and gentlemen, up next will be your CMU women's soccer team taking on the Clarke University Pride. And it's Senior Day, so we will have Senior Day festivities approximately 10 minutes before kickoff. Stay tuned on HartConferenceNetwork.com to watch the simulcast. We'll see you then.